Hello, and welcome to my world, my RPG a Day 2021 world, that is. Uh, Today, on the seventh day of these talks that everybody does, I want to say thank you to everybody that's committing their time to these talks on this month of August. Uh, I've been looking for someone to do the player side, and I've only been finding DMs. So I wish I can hear, because it's been a while since I always look at the table. It's been a while since sat on the other side of the table and had to think in that aspect. So I'm going to continue talking as a DM. And the word in prompt today is small. Small to me is my adventures. The story that is being written over the whole planet is large and consuming. But the people sitting at this table are only running through a small portion of this tale. It may seem epic at the table because you might have to get that purse back from the monkey that just stole it from the old lady who lives next door. But then you find out she is an old school sorcerer and gives you some magical items. But on the scope of the whole planet itself, that is just a drop in the bucket. Nothing. So something as small as that can leave a long lasting impression on the people at your table. There are tales that are still told at our table about dumb little things. The kobold incident, the one guy's halfling jumping out the window. There's just small little things that are brought up constantly that really have no effect in the whole scope of the story, the whole overlaying cosmos of it all. But forever it will be something big at our table, even though it was a small little minor fraction of the thing. So small to me is not really small. The biggest, grandest things at the table are small in an overall look. But what's small in an overall look is huge and monumental and everlasting to the people at the table. So don't ever let those small things slide, because you don't know when you're going to get more small things to add in. If every time you sit at a table and it's grand and epic adventure time, then what about those times when it's not? It feels blah and why are we doing this? That's why I personally try not to make everything feel like end all be all adventure. My adventures at times feel like an in between time period, some downtime. But in order to make that item you're trying to make, you have to get items, and those items you need, maybe something's hide, or something's teeth, or something's, I don't know, flowers. You can build things in small manners that make big lasting effects. So I'm babbling on and bibbling on like I do normally, and let's wrap this up. I just want to say thank you once again to everybody who is committing their time to this and putting their thoughts out there. RPGs are something that in my life has been there since as far as I can remember. I've played board games all my life, and then at 10 years old, I was introduced to Dungeons and Dragons, and I didn't get into it yet, but I was aware of it, and I looked into it, and I did my research. Then eventually, I found a group of people who were into Dungeons and Dragons when I was like 12, 13, and since then, it's been a part of my life. and it always will be a part of my life. And one day, hopefully, it'll be a part of my fictitious children's lives. So, till we talk again, go outside and make those small things count. Enjoy and roll those 20s and roll them hard.